All right, we're here live. I'm hearing some thunder. I gotta just adjust this slightest bit. Try that. We'll try that. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, testing, testing. Let me open this up. Hello, everyone. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Test 1, 2. Test, test, test. 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Test 1, 2. Test, test, test. 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Test 1, 2. That should be working. Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Testing, 1, testing, testing. Test 1. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Test 1, 2. Test. Okay. It's a little echoey in here because there's nothing on the walls yet. Hello, everyone. We have here right now Dan Schaff, Timmy Two Shoe, Maria's Kitty Cats, Nan B, David Green, Mother's Mustache, Wendy Carruthers, Buckshot, MJ Darth Tater, Zinkman, Hey Fam, hi everyone, Asia Sims, Austin Gaming. Yeah, we haven't been in here for a little while. We got to get this going. Sarah is moderating along with David Green. Thank you. Monica C is here. JANP is newly moderating on the channel. Thanks, JANP. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Paul Thomas is here. I use Arch, by the way, is here. TB Lightning Fan. Pat W. Astro Cosmo. Nikki B926. Steve Mack, Hetty Silovitz. Raven Riley. Wizard J. Vizard J. Donna Smith, Alex Duncan, Gigi. Budget Girl Thinking AI. Geraldine Carsonson. Oh, thanks to MSU Kiwi for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, MSU Kiwi. Make sure you thank MSU Kiwi. And a big thanks to MJ, just gave 50 memberships. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's incredible. Make sure you thank, if you just got a membership from MSU Kiwi and MJ, make sure you thank them. Because that was very nice. Thank you. Very kind of you. More members, more t-shirts in YouTube. And thanks to Peppy the Frog too. Hey, Peppy the Frog, that's very nice of you. Wow. Thanks, Peppy. Very nice of you. Look at all those new members, by the way. Thanks, Peppy. I appreciate that. Sonic is here. We had a viewer saying they missed your sum ups, Sonic, last night at the end. I mean, those were from a while ago. Hang on a moment here. Thanks for the gift memberships. That's fun. More members. Over there on Twitch, we have Mick Bridges is here. Miami Mercenary is here. Okay, let's see. Salon Girl is here. How is the air fryer different than an oven? You should go watch our air fryer stream. You'll see it. We did a whole stream where I tried out the new air fryer like a week ago. It's smaller. It cooks by hot air. Different. I think ovens cook. They have different ways they can cook, but this has a certain way it cooks. But that might give you a better. I don't want to go down that road right now. It's a little off topic. It is an interesting question, though. Yeah, we're hearing thunder. My Mercenary says, I check out the other stream later about the air fryer. Cool. Yeah, I think if you see the other stream, you'll get a good idea of what it does, because we basically just use it. It's obviously smaller than an oven. Let's see. K-Body is moderating. I Love Labs is here. Ori Free Press. Squid Ink. Gigi. Ras El Hanut, who says, Wicked Storms up here near Boston. I guess Ross is here as well. Yeah, it just started thundering like 20 minutes ago. V is here. VH. Sonic posted storm emojis. Sander M is here. Joseph Soul is here. Joseph, I have a bunch of packages I haven't been able to open yet, so it might be in one of those. I'll get to them soon. David Gardner is here. Nicholas Guerrero is here. Nikki is here. Christina Neal is here. Burns Aquatics is here. Budget Girl is here. I'm looking at my iPad to kind of catch up with the chat. Yeah, we are going to get this studio going down here. S. Parsons is here. Oh, Joseph, I thought you said you sent one. No, Joseph, I misunderstood your question. I thought you said you sent it. Sorry, you know what, Joseph? It's hard to discuss over the chats. You can just message me on Twitter about it. So I apologize if I misunderstood your question. Not a problem. Atnall is here. Lark Sporadic is here. Nick Soff is here. S. Parsons is here. Kariba Guyan is here. Shawnette is here on Twitch. Hello, Shawnette. Hang on a second here. Anita Modolewski is here. A chroma color stream? I don't know what a chroma color screen is. She Clicks Bricks is here. Happy Sack is here. Quandale is here. Linda Belk is modding. Hello, hello. April Coco is here. April Coco says plant looks good there. At some point, maybe tonight, I'll put a couple of the hats behind me. But we haven't really set up in here yet. You know, we're not really properly in the studio yet. Michelle R is here. Kelly Song, yes, the button was successful. We had fun doing it last night. Hey, Joanne Monahan, welcome to Lookner channel members. Joanne Monahan. Nice, thank you. Abe Kusi is here. Squid Ink is here. Quirk is here. Oops. You know what I got to do? I got to do this thing. How do I do that? There's a way on iPad. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it this way. Oh no. Anyways. See, when I'm on my iPad, I need the Twitch app open and the YouTube app open so I can see both chats. But I have to go back and forth between them. I think there's a way on the iPad maybe to multitask, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let me just get back so I can see what I'm looking at here. Ooh. Quirk Sugar Plum is here. Bubba Twitcher is here. A green screen? We don't need a green screen in here. Quirk Sugar Plum says, I'm mostly here to show my parole officer I'm home. Well, welcome. Speaking of Twitch, we were on Agenda Free TV doing a stream a couple days ago. If you want to work in social media, just get ready to be attacked all the time for all kinds of things. You just get attacked all the time. And so, as an example of this, a couple days ago we were on Agenda Free TV and we were getting close to the end of the stream. And one of the chatters from Twitch was like, this guy never raids anyone. And he was all angry about it. And I guess the idea is on Twitch, I've never done it, but you can do this thing called a raid where when your stream is over, you send them to somebody else's stream. Like basically, so you can program it in that, well, people watching on Twitch will just be like forced to watch another stream. And it's just not something I think about doing. I'm covering the news. My audience is watching me for the news. And so it's just not something I really put a priority on. I'm guessing it's not going to be easy for me to find live news coverage on Twitch. And I honestly don't have time to search around when I'm covering news and find a Twitch broadcast to send the Twitch viewers to. But this person was very... He was like, uh-oh, I think the internet's stuck. Are you guys still hearing me? Because I think the internet reset. But I might be on cell service right now. Are you guys hearing me right now? Okay, because on my iPad, what I think happened is I'm not on Wi-Fi right now. Because what happened is there was like a brief power outage. My guess is caused by the lightning or whatever. And so I think my router reset. So it's going to take a minute for the Wi-Fi to start working. But I'm on my phone and that seems to be working fine. So what I got to do is I got to make sure that that I get my internet back. But I don't see why I wouldn't, because the power is back on. It just, again, it probably takes a couple minutes for the Wi-Fi to come back. If I was on my desktop, the stream might have stopped. Well, I'm going to read some of your comments in a second, but I want to get back on Wi-Fi. Wow, how about that? How about that? I'm going to check I can't even check my iPad, my radar on my iPad, the weather radar, because the Wi-Fi isn't working yet. Oh, I'm glad the stream quality is okay. Yeah, like normally what I do is I sit here, but it's easier for me to read the chat on my iPad because it kind of flies by on the phone. But the Wi-Fi came back. It just came back. Okay, we're good. All right, let me read some comments. Jay Claus says, pretty wicked thunderstorm coming. I'm going to open up my weather radar. It's been thundering nonstop for like 20 minutes, just so you guys know. I'm going to go to radar Omega. Yeah, we're like I'm like right in the middle of the really bad right now. Special weather statement. Strong thunderstorm over my area. Winds in excess of 40 miles an hour and pea-size hail. That includes my town. Get indoors when you hear thunder. So, I don't know if you can see this. There's Massachusetts. My town is in the blue box, right where the dot is. And you can see there's a blue box around it. And there's all that orange on the radar. That's where we are right now, roughly speaking. So it looks like eventually it'll clear out, but I'm right in the middle of that big orange patch. So that's what's happening right now. Right in the middle of it. Kind of want to look out the window. Yeah, it isn't moving very fast, I know. Yeah, it's raining pretty hard right now. It's coming down. It's really coming down. A lot of lightning. I'm looking outside right now. Oh, a lot of lightning. I saw 2 flashes of lightning right now. There's another one. I wonder if I open the window a bit. You're not going to see it. So there's a lot of lightning, guys. More lightning. This is really intense. Yeah, it's intense. So, anyways. Do I have surge protectors? I do have some things. Some of my computers are, I think my computers are all on surge protectors. Comments. Gigi is here. That was Buckdown who said that. Alibaba is here. Conversations living room with RJ. RJ is here. Dodger Blue is here. Shane said is here. Yeah, I am in Boston. Mother's Mustache says, who cares if you never rate others? Not everyone does. Yeah, the person was just so angry about it. Marzelle is here. She is planting 9 more redwood trees. Very nice. Jane LB is here. Amy to Asia is here. Clint Catalane is here. We usually don't get, I mean, this is pretty intense. You know, we get thunderstorms here, but it's now for about 20 minutes to a half an hour been constantly thundering and constantly lightning. Thinking AI is here. T is here. So here's the current situation with this studio. So this is going to be the Lookner studio, and I've been working on setting it up, but we're getting a bunch closer. So I really want to make a little progress on setting up this place. So we're not sitting upstairs in the living room with just a window and with an air conditioner behind me. Old Maid is here. DMF Squiggle is here. Justin S is here. So what we're doing is we have one already set of shelves, and I will be putting stuff on that set of shelves. And we already added some lights to the set of shelves. So the last stream we did here was probably a month and a half ago or something. And what we started doing, we have this desk here which my computer's going to be on. And so the idea is basically is that I'll set up my computer and I'll be sitting somewhere like sort of around here or something. And we're going to light what's behind me, and we're going to put probably some more shelves back there. So it'll be like lit up shelves behind me. The idea is for it to be look like a like a normal streaming channel would, not just an empty living room with an air conditioner. So like we did this last time, but I have my remote control here. So, by the way, that looks, it even looks better on screen than it does. In person, it looks nice. It looks good in person. It even looks brighter on the screen. It's not quite that bright in person. The phone has a way of kind of deepening the color. So again, it does look quite nice, but don't think it looks that purple in real life. Although it looks pretty purple. It's a really big difference when I shut it off. When I shut it off, it's just, oh, what a boring place. It is a big difference. Makes the wall look like it's painted purple, honestly. Anyways, so that's just with a little bit of lighting. What I did is I ran some lights like along the top there and then across and then along the top below. I think I taped them to the, used some tape and just taped them to the top of the shelf. But there's a lot more, like there's more lights even from that pack. But what happened is MJ sent those, but MJ sent me a whole other set of lights, which are in this box here, which we're going to open. Okay. Gigi says you don't even need anything else. Looks great. Well, I think once we have enough lights, you know, we may have enough now. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, that line. The one thing that's a little that's worth looking into is all these lights are connected. I don't believe I can change, or are they? Oh no, I thought I had 2 remote controls, or maybe I just have one. Yeah, I think right now I can change the colors, but they're all attached. So in theory, it might be nice to have different colors on different shelves. So there's that. But that's kind of a sort of another whole other thing entirely. ESD says you're not getting the notifications. 3 things you should do. 1, make sure you have notification bell turned on and you have chosen all notifications. 2, follow Lookner channel on Twitter and turn on the notifications there. 3, sign up for the Discord notifications, which are free. Just got in the chat. I don't operate the notifications, but you should do all those things, 3 of those things. And then if you're still not getting notifications from YouTube, message YouTube and let them know. I'm sorry about that, but you should have 3 ways of getting them. Discord, Twitter, and make sure you click the notifications bell and choose all notifications. And you got to check your notification setting. If you want to get them on your phone, but you don't have notifications turned on your phone, you won't get them there. MJ says in this box there are 2 packs of smart Wi-Fi lights. So in theory, what I would like to do is, like, I think between the lights that are there, by the way, the top shelf is not lit yet, but between the lights that are here and the lights in the package, I think we have enough lights to maybe start with the shelving. I also have some lights, a couple of just lights to light me up that I just haven't put up yet. So I have those I could use just to get us started. But what I think we need to do is we need to like just start streaming down here. And I have a computer which I'm going to move down here. I have the desk. I'm going to have to get a computer chair. Going to have to get a chair for down here to stream in at the desk. Although I'm sitting in a chair right now, but I'll have to get something a little more, that rotates or something. But it's time to really get this going. BZ says Discord is the way to get notifications. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put some hats on the shelves. But what I want to do today is open up these lights, because I have some more lights here. Jackson Slocum is here. The storm in your area passed over my city of Rochester, New York yesterday evening. It was pretty bad, lots of lightning. JCC3 is here. Gino Kearney is here. No, P. William Grimm, this is only for Lookner channel. We're not changing agenda-free TV. Becky is here. Washing husband's miniatures for TikTok. Sid Vicious is here. Thanks Kay, Vadi, and Raven Riley, and Beezy, and Sarah, and David Green, and John A. And Ruben Urban is here, all moderating. Hey Ruben Urban, how are you in Florida? How you doing? Linda Belk, RLF Captures is here. Purple Sage is here. Jimbo Slice is here. Fun Pants is here. Adenosine is here. Dark Sugar Plum is here. A disco ball? I don't think we're doing a disco ball. So one thing I got to figure out, one really big question is, are we going to put another shelving unit next to that one? And just have shelving behind me? Because that desk isn't going to be there. I'm going to be sitting at the desk. So that's a big question I have. Let me know if you have thoughts about that. Timothy Ratliff is here. Jackson likes the idea of a second shelf. David Gardner, I'm so glad you enjoyed the lightning fart. Thanks for reading it. Error 404 says a picture would be cool. Alibaba says another shelving unit would balance the background. Captain Dan hasn't watched since before I moved. Moved a year and 2 months ago. Lisa Remo says, I think would be more balanced with a second shelf. Do I have enough stuff to put on the shelves? I think we can find stuff. Austin Gaming says second shelf. Sicilian says bookcase. Questella is here. Do you think you'll go for the same type of shelves? I kind of think so. You know, a bunch of streamers have a thing where they have a couple of shelving units next to each other in the same kind of shelf. And it looks fine. I don't know that I want to have different shelves. Mary McHugh says, do another one identical to that one. Jess C says, I would do both the same. I mean, that was my thought. My thought was to just put another one right next to it. And they can be lit differently, and they can have different stuff on them. Bubba Twitcher says merch shelf. I could put some merch on it. Put all kinds of things on it. Also, guys, so like, I mean, I'm going to be sitting here on the air, so, you know, it's going to be, I think it's going to be like probably when I'm streaming, it'll be like, I'm like this. And maybe the desk will be roughly here. I can move the desk up or back. But, you know, it's basically just background stuff. It's just stuff to be in the background. Quiano likes the lights. Error 444 says, I would put a fish tank, but I have 1,400 gallons and like 12 tanks. And I think, you know, there's other lighting things I might do. Like I was thinking maybe of experimenting with, there's a, you know, what I could put on one of the shelves and I could experiment with it. There's this kind of like, it's like a tube light. And it's like, it's an LED light. It's probably about 3 feet long and it's like a tube. But I don't need that to start with. To start, I think what I need to start is maybe another shelf. And then the other thing I got to figure out is, honestly, it doesn't look crazy like this. So you're looking there. I mean, there's a radiator and there's a window with these. I haven't changed the. I haven't been using this room, but these kind of old blinds. And I could do something with that, but maybe that's something where I don't have to worry about once we can start in here. I don't think it looks that terrible, but I think once we get started in here, then we can like look at more particular things and say, oh, let's do something with that blind area or something. Mary McHugh is here. Trillion says old blinds go nicely with the old radiator. I actually think, you know what, like if I had another shelf, it would actually stretch all the way over to, it would cover a good deal of that wall. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to look into. I think that's the way to go. Neon sign on the wall. Sean TV was talking about, he was looking into getting a neon sign. I got to ask him about that. More thunder still. Move the camera so it faces the stuff. Well, what a lot of streaming channels do is they don't shoot flat against a wall. They shoot more into a corner. So I can move the camera some, but I don't mind having it be not just like the stuff is directly behind me. But we'll have to see. I mean, if we do get a second shelf and we get the light set up, then I can just move the camera wherever I want. We can test it out. The thing that we hadn't done is decided, you know, what's on the wall once I move that desk. But I think another shelf might be the way to go. Kim Hayes is here. Yeah, this is the desk I'm going to put my computer on. I'm going to be sitting at this desk. The desk rolls. I'm going to roll it out here, so you won't see the desk. A corner shelf, says Debash Mode. I could see that, but the simplest thing might be to get another one. But I appreciate the suggestion. You loved how my Florida setup looked? Well, it was basically a window and a wall. That was the Florida setup. My Bevy is here. Sicilian is here. Bohemian Stargazer is here. Yeah, Jimbo Slice, I said this earlier on the stream, there is an echo in here because I don't have that much stuff in here. When I have more stuff in here, I will get stuff in here to prevent it from echoing. It's something I'm aware of, it's just something I haven't gotten into right yet. So thank you. Shwedi is here. So in a second, we'll open these lights and we'll check out these lights that I have here. Captain Dan says, I think I want to see more of the window in frame. The problem is right now the window is like not much to look at. It's just, it's an old, kind of an older place. And the blinds aren't even like, they're just old blinds. So I don't really like looking at that right now. So maybe if I do something with it, but I'm not really grooving on how that looks. Oops. Hang on, this thing. All right, so one thing I will look into is another shelf. That I'm looking into. Why is this not changing color now? Some curtains, says Worm. Possibly curtains. Possibly a curtain. No, I can't paint the wall. It's not my place. I can't paint the wall. A cozy chair, says Kim. I could see a world if I found curtains that curtains might help with the sound. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think I'll take care of the sound. I haven't really made any efforts to that. It's not. It's something I will take care of. Believe me. Yeah, it's not the curtains. It's the having to mount like a pole to hang them from or whatever. But I don't know that I want a curtain there. I don't know. I don't know. I think, again, the goal is to just, once we start streaming down here, like regularly. Oh, I forgot about this. So remember, this is something else. Oh, this is something. We haven't talked about this. Guys, part of the screen is going to be taken up by my monitor. Because when I stream, I'm on my computer and I'm reading what you say and I'm showing you stuff from the internet. So remember, that's important. You're going to have less to look at. There'll be less space to fill. Or is it? No, I'm wrong about that. Sorry, I'm totally wrong. I'm thinking of Florida. In Florida, you saw the computer. But in the way I have it set up now, you don't see the computer. I was confused. So I'm probably still going to do it this way. So forget it. Forget what I just said. In Florida, it was different. In Orlando, when I lived there, you could see like the corner of the monitor. But I was forgetting that you can't see it upstairs. Yeah, just the mic. That's it. Yeah, but I now have a computer. I have a computer I can use down here. And, oh, another thing I'm doing is I'm going to have a monitor. So, in a week or so, I should have the computer. I have the computer. I should have the monitor. I got to get the monitor for down here that I'll use. I already have the computer. I already have the desk. And I got to work on getting another shelf. And I have lights. I'm going to be getting, I don't have them here right now, but I own a couple lights that I can use to like light things up. Although I don't want to light things up too much because I kind of want to light me up some, but I don't want to light them. I don't want a big bright light because it'll interfere with the color of this. No, why do people keep saying green screen? Why do I want to use a green screen? If I was using a green screen, why would I be getting all this stuff? Sorry, I gotta get the chat back open. So weather update on Radar Omega. See the blue dot? The first batch of thunderstorms looks like it's by us now, but we got some more coming, I think. I might put a few books behind me. There's some books I like that I have here. I might put them behind me. That's not a bad idea with the books. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. That's a very interesting idea. Yeah, Radar Omega is good. Without the green screen, how can you have festive holiday backgrounds? You don't need a green screen. I don't have a green screen in the living room upstairs. The computer can actually remove the background for you and put a background behind you. You don't need a green screen for it. Oh, you know what, Linda? I should put up my YouTube award. I should put it up there right now because I never display it. I don't even remember where it is. How about that? I don't even remember. I think I know where it is. I should go get it and put it up. You know that? Because it's still in its past. I haven't had it up for 2 years. I just have to put something behind it. Maybe I'll go get that. I might go get it right now. I think you might be able to hear me. You might, I'm gonna go get it, which will take like a minute. You are gonna hear me on my mic, but I might lose you when I go into the other room, if I go far enough away. I think I go downstairs one flight. So hang on one moment. I am going to go grab, I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is, the YouTube award. So give me a second. Let me go find it. Hang on. I think you can still hear me now, but you might lose me in a second. I'll be pretty surprised if you can hear me when I go downstairs. But I'm going to talk anyway. I'm talking, even though I think you can't hear me anymore. I am still talking. Still talking. There's no way you can still hear me. Okay, I'm looking where I think it is. I'm looking in this container where I think I put it. Oh, here it is. I got it. I got it in my hands. I got it in my hands. Uh-oh. That's weird. What happened here? What happened here? Huh. Huh. This is interesting. Hang on, guys. Can you hear me? I think there might be like a leak, like a rain leak or something. I don't know. I got to figure this out now. Well, that's got to get looked into. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. Well, that'll need to be looked into. Wow. Okay. Could you guys hear me the entire time or not? Or could you hear that whole thing or not? Yeah. So what happened is, so I went downstairs to the basement where I keep some of my stuff. Nothing incredibly valuable, and there was like some water in the basement, and it kind of looked like it wasn't from the rain. Now, I'm not sure. It's possible that we had a lot of rain here. You know what happened? About 4 days ago or so, it rained like nonstop, like all day. Like we had a ton of rain. And I kind of think like what happened is there was a leak down there. Because I just went, I mean, it's raining out now, but I went downstairs. There's nothing coming in right now. I would notice. But I've never seen it before in all my time. I mean, I've been living here a year. But it was a really crazy amount of rain last week. Worm82 said, you're only an hour from me, poured like crazy. It's not wood down there, though. It's like stone. It's like stone. So it's not wood. But I need to... no, it's not the hot water heater. It's not that. It's not coming from there. So I need to look into that. That's the first time I've seen it. I've never seen it before. Yeah, well, I'm gonna look into it. I mean, it shouldn't be happening, obviously, but it has never happened here before. Never once have I seen that. So I will have to get into it tomorrow. But it's not like it's 2 inches of water. It's like some standing. It's not like I'm like sloshing around in water. It's kind of like a coating of water in part of the basement. Trillian said lots of rain a few days ago. Could be the sealant around the pipes coming into the basement. Easy fix for the landlord. Yeah, I don't own this, so. But I will certainly let the landlord know. And I don't, where it is, there's nothing valuable where it is, but I do have a couple boxes like are sitting there, like there's a couple like empty boxes, and I have a couple empty cases like for my lights that were sitting, and kind of the bottom of them was wet. So Questella said I had some kind of leak downstairs one time and I never figured it out, and it never happened again. Yeah, no, I'll look into it. I'm certainly going to tell the landlord. No, it's not coming from the laundry. It didn't look like it was. Maybe use a fan to... Again, it's not like a ton of water. It's not like the whole basement is in an inch of water. That's not what it's like. It's like there's some puddles down there. Yeah, I'm going to take some pictures. When this stream is over, I'll go down there and take some pictures. But it's weird because I go down there every once in a while, and I never saw it until tonight. You know, I was down there a couple days ago. What did I grab? I know this. This is really weird, actually. This is weird. Just a few days ago, I remember walking down there, I didn't see it. Just a couple days ago. It's really odd. Yeah, again, guys, it's not mine. I don't own the place. All I can do is tell the landlord. I don't own it. It's not mine. You know, Buckdown says water table is very high. I do wonder if maybe, you know, just water is seeping in from the outside from the rain we've had lately or something. I just have a landlord. I don't have a management company. I will tell them. But it's weird because I'm trying to remember what day it was. But today is what, Saturday? Today is what, Saturday it is? No, Friday. Today's Friday. I definitely remember putting stuff down there on... It was either Monday or Tuesday. So it happened sometime in the last 3 days. Anyways, well. But it's weird. It's not like the whole basement is covered. It's a part of most of the basement does not have water in it. It's like a part of the basement. There's water sitting in part of the basement. And it doesn't look like it's dripping from anywhere. It looks like it got there before somehow. Very strange. Buckdown thinks it's seepage. Alibaba says lots of ways that can happen. One-way street is here. House of Ghee is here. Hey, House of Ghee. I'm surprised you were able to hear me down the basement. That's kind of cool. Okay, so anyways, it'll get looked into. I'll update you on that. I'll tell the landlord. I'll take some photos. What can I do? It certainly looks like it's not getting any worse down there. So. Atenol says it's most likely seepage through the foundation. My house is 124 years old with stone foundation and it seeps too. It might be. This is an old house, very old, and it has like a stone basement. The basement is not like all finished and everything. It just like has rock on the wall and stone on the ground, or paved ground or whatever. So. Hey, MG Monkey is here. Annie T is here. Kathy Moran is here. So weird. I would not have known. If I hadn't gone down to get this tonight, I would not have known. I would not have known. Let me just do a quick news check, by the way. I had no idea. So I'm just making sure there's no crazy news happening. Okay. I have here, yes. This is the thing. I've had this for a couple of years. It hasn't been up for a couple of years. This is the YouTube award from a couple of years ago. I think this is actually from 3 years ago, I think. But I haven't had it up. So we can have this on, we can put this on one of the shelves. It's been sitting in storage. The problem is, like, I didn't even prepare. I have like nothing to mount it on. Like there's literally like nowhere to put it. I have nowhere to put it. I'll use, for the moment, maybe this will work. For purposes of this stream, I'm going to take the napkin holder that MJ gave me, just for this stream only. Then I'll figure out a more permanent solution. There. It's up. You can't see it. Well, you can sort of see it. It's fine. That's a good thing to have up there. We're going to open these LED lights in a second. A plant in the corner and curtains? Ursula, I don't know if I want to be dealing with a big plant, but I appreciate the suggestion. We can always experiment, but I don't know that I want to be dealing with a plant. Yeah, I'll have to get a stand for that. By the way, thanks to Red Squirrel 82. Thanks, Red Squirrel 82. I appreciate it. Martin W. It's late where Martin is, like Sweden, I think. Thanks for tuning in, Martin. TVs with news stations. I can't show news stations on my own channel. Maybe what we'll do is we'll open these lights now. Hey, by the way, has anyone seen Barbie? I have never seen more money spent on promotion than Barbie. And like, I feel like because there's not a lot of news going on the last 2 days, all the news channels feel like they have to do their Barbie stories. So it's just constantly bombarded with Barbie. I'm just going to wait until it comes out on streaming. Has anyone seen it yet? Barbie? Hey, you know, Mark's daddy liked Barbie. Mark's daddy liked Barbie. Well, there you go. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. One of our viewers said, going on Sunday. Who said that? Hetty and April are going on Sunday. She can't wait. Are you going to wear all pink? I guess our audience is not the big Barbie audience. I do want to see Oppenheimer like to bash mode. Hey, Mark French is here. Sorry, Niels, we're not playing any games tonight. Oh, Mark's daddy did the Barbenheimer. How'd you like the Oppenheimer movie? I want to see that. Bubba Twitcher, you must be joking. Bubba Twitcher, I moved back to Boston to be closer to family. That was a big reason. Hetty says, I'm going to wear pink and take a picture in the Barbie box. They have a Barbie box there where you're going? Kay says, my son wants to see Barbie and I want to see Oppenheimer, so we're doing both in one day. Static X says we are probably more Oppenheimer types. Hey, Darth Bong is here. Thanks, Darth Bong, for your kind words about Agenda Free TV and for watching. Oh, MJ says she'll buy a computer chair. Jeez. That's a very generous offer, MJ. That's very nice of you. Well, we can get into that on a future stream, but that's incredibly nice offer of MJ. Wow. Thank you, MJ. That's so kind of you. Well, there you go. Very nice of MJ. Sonic says combine the two Barbenheimer. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we can even start streaming in here before I have a chair. I will deal with the shelf thing. I'll deal with that. I have a desk. Again, I have a monitor, which I got to get from somewhere else, but I have it. I have lights. I have a computer. So by the next week or two, maybe we can start streaming down here. Thank you again, MJ. That's very kind of you. Really nice of you. If you didn't see it, MJ introduced me to easy threading needles. And that really helped me sew my button last night. We took about an hour last night on the stream so watching me sew a button. But I ultimately was successful. It was great. It was a really good learning experience. Waldo5150 is here. Max Daddy says, Oppenheimer is great too, but I can't imagine seeing it in less than IMAX. It was great that way. Missatorial is here. Oh, thanks also. MJ she says she has one in mind. Are you gonna send it to me? Will you send me a link to it, MJ? MJ, I just want to make, I would never, the thing I want to avoid is having to return it. So do I get a hint? We don't want to have it to return that. Thank you, MJ. I wonder what MJ's thinking about. Dogcleek says it's a pink one. For Barbie? Probably look nice. Error 404 is here. Yeah, Lark Sporadic says computer chairs are very personal. Well, I'm willing to try something, but I'll see what it is. Hate Goes Here is here. We just need to do it though. We really need to just start streaming down here. We just got to get it going because it's been too long. It's been too long. We got to get it going and do it. We'll get more stuff behind me. And we'll just do it. Oh, I also have to I have to run an internet line down here, but I think the computer I'm going to use may be able to use Wi-Fi. So I can just use the Wi-Fi. That's a whole other thing. Why don't we open these lights up? Let's open these lights. What do you think? Lights? Let's look at some new LED lights. Doesn't that sound fun? Monica C says, I love my autonomous chair for work from home. I don't even know what that is. Linda Gordon is here. Yeah, we'll get some hats back there. God as my banner is here. Squid Ink says you should do a viewer drawing of the week month to place on the shelf once you're set up. That's interesting. It's an interesting idea. Maybe I'll post a complaint message of the week. All right, we're going to do this. Oh, MJ sent me a link. Hold on. Thank you, MJ. MJ sent me a link. Well, that was fast. I didn't know you had one in mind. Like already. Let's see. Wow. MJ wants to send me a Downix gaming chair ergonomic office recliner for computer. It's a whole thing. Look at this thing. It's like space age. It looks like this. Wow. Extraordinary sitting experience. Hey, it's got a lot of reviews. Downix. Downix Racing Series gaming chair. Jeez. One Way Street says it just bring you drinks and snacks. That I don't know. Oh, she also mentioned another package with food in it. I might have to go look for that. I haven't even seen that one. I'll have to go look. MJ, that looks super cool. What I'm going to do, MJ, is I am going to... Linda says ergonomics is the important point. Let me look into it after the stream. Because, you know, chairs are just so, as somebody said, they're so personal. And I would hate to have to return the chair. Looks like a really nice chair. So what I'll need, I need to like look into it to see how it compares to the chairs I have. It looks really cool. But I don't want you to send it and have me be like, I'm returning it. Because that's like a whole big pain in the butt. Heidi Ho says a lot of UTs have them. Is that what you said? It does look super cool. Downix gaming chairs. They do have a website, Downix Gaming Chairs. I guess they make a bunch of gaming chairs. Scanning Audio is looking to buy an office chair. I like that they specialize in chairs. I like that it's not like a company that specializes in refrigerators or something. They do specialize in chairs. That's a positive sign. PZ says, I need a new chair. My butt kills me on this old thing. Chairs are important. God as my banner says, be careful of quality. Yeah, that, Sarah says, Steve is picky with his chair. We went through a whole thing with Sean's chair. Well, for my streams on Agenda Free TV and upstairs at Lookner, I've had the same chairs the whole time. So it becomes a very personal thing. Your bum gets picky. Hey, thanks, MJ. MJ, I'm going to look into that. After the stream, I'll spend a little time and see if it looks like something that could work. It looks really cool. See, another thing about that is, I guess it's not sold by Amazon, it's sold by the company. You can return it, but I don't know how that all works. But the company sells direct on Amazon. I will, MJ, I will look into it and let you know what I think. That's awesome. Thank you. Tom Mix says, just get 2 sawhorses and a plank. You know what I saw today? I saw this video. I wonder if I can call it up here. It's a guy who does like trading, and he has a YouTube channel, and he like trades stocks, and he has a video about his setup. And it's so crazy what he's done with the monitors. I had never seen anything like this. See if I can find this here for you and show it to you. We'll show you a clip, show you what it looked like. Yes. The guy's name is James Rich Young, and he has a YouTube channel, and he does trading. And I want to show you what it looks like in his studio. James Rich Young, my trading setup for 2023. So this is him. And if you look, what you're seeing here is these are 3, they're like 55-inch curved monitors. I think Samsung makes it. They're crazy big. And he put 3 of them on their side. So that's, he has them next to each other on the side, on their side, like mounted. And then it's really wild. See if I can get a screenshot of him using it. Yes, so here's what it looks like. I just came across his video today. I'll post a link to it. But it's just wild what he did. Those are 55-inch monitors on the right. It is amazing. I like that he was just like, this is what I want. I'm going to do it. I'm going to post a link to that video right now. It's pretty crazy. But I think it works for him, so good for him. All right, I'm going to post right now. I'm going to post a link to that video. I don't know what year he uses. Hold on a second. Let's see. April Coco says that's a lot of screen. Yeah, I have a 34 and a 38, but 55 is a whole other level. Maverick, why are you posting spoilers, Maverick? Maverick, maybe some people didn't want any spoilers. Guys, I'm posting the link in both chats. I just posted the link to that video in both chats. MG Monkey says, that's intense. I have a flat 4K monitor for gaming, but next to it I have a 1440p curved monitor. I put on its side. Wow, you did that as well. I use it for reading research while working on my master's. That's interesting. People who put curved monitors on their side. That's very interesting. Dogcleek says he could see all the comments in the world. MSU Kiwi says, used to do work for Dow Jones, visited many dealing rooms. Lots of old school monitors in those days and lots of equipment. Tim M says another heavy storm about to hit. Buck Down says, does the chair come assembled? That I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if it doesn't come assembled, it's not that hard to assemble. I mean, you know, it won't be that many pieces. By the way, we have moderating Sarah, David Green, JA&P, Ruben Urban, Linda Bell, K-Body, Beezy. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? But I really appreciate our mods. I also read this article last night in Wall Street Journal on this company who is sending hundreds of thousands of people free 55-inch TVs. But the TVs have like a screen attached to the bottom. And you sign up for this TV and they give it to you for free, but they can run ads across the bottom of on that screen on the bottom. And that screen stays on. MJ says I had to put the chair together. That's not an issue, MJ. I think the company was called like Telly or something. I'll see if I can find that for you. That was interesting. So this is from the Wall Street Journal, and the company is called Telly, and they're giving away tons of these 55-inch TVs, but you have to have this screen on the bottom that will I guess even shows ads when the TV is off. Squidding says I would just cover it up somehow, so they're going to have to deal with that because people would do that, I would think. You can see the article says, a billboard for the living room, how a Telly wants advertisers to pay for your TV set. Kia will advertise on Telly, whose free 55-inch televisions come with an attached second screen to show ads and other content. I thought that was kind of interesting. Hate Goes Here says, what a great idea. Nikki thinks everyone is going to cover it. Well, I think they might put a camera or something on there, or some kind of thing that I think it might have a motion detector on it. So I think you might not be able to cover it. One-way street because can you not unplug it? Yeah. So the article talks about how, like, I believe there's a motion detector. So they have put some tech in there to avoid the situation where people get it and just don't use the bottom or whatever. Nikki says, everyone's going to cover it, won't look long term. Tom Mick says, cover it and leave a hole from the camera. Jane LB says, that sounds intrusive. Well, again, the idea is it's a free 55-inch TV. P. William Grimm says, will the TV watch you back? So supposedly it doesn't like record you all the time. Tim M thinks TVs are cheap already, no need for this. Trillion says, might as well, I have to deal with screens I can't turn off everywhere else I go, the gas station, Walmart, McDonald's, etc. I beat Kasparov is here. Jamila is here. We got to open these lights. We got to open the lights up, guys. Let's open the lights. Quick news check. It's been a bit, last couple days has not been that busy news-wise. WCVB Boston says another round of heavy rain and lightning is approaching Boston. These storms are bringing intense rainfall. Flash flood warnings are posted for the area. So you might hear a little thunder coming up. Yeah, we're about to get hit. We're about to get hit. So if you look at, hang on, when do I get the lightning display? Oh, I'll show you. One moment here. The Boston radar isn't working very well. That's what's happening. But if I do it this way, oh, here it is. Yeah. So I'm roughly speaking where that blue dot is. I'm in that area where the blue dot is. And you can see all that orange with the lightning that's coming right my way. In a couple minutes, it's going to get noisy here, I think. So this is Massachusetts. But we're about to get it. Right anytime now. Yes, you're going to hear some thunder next. That looks like a bunch coming this way. Then after that, I think we might be okay. By the way, the power might go out again. The power went out for like a couple seconds. Vegas, Chris, the Red Sox, I know they started, but I can't imagine they started playing again after the rain, because it's been lightning too. Crypto King, one of our members, is here. Thanks to all of our members. Wartown says, I'm from Worcester. Take you on a field, no field trip in the rain tonight. I'm staying dry. Piotr Lipka is here. Shells is in Acton, Mass. Static X is originally from Natick. All right, we're going to open these lights up. I told you we were going to open the lights. So these are more lights that MJ sent that we can use in the studio. So we're going to open these now. Last time we were down here, we opened those ones up. Makes such a difference. Wow. Okay, so we got two packages here, two sets of lights. LED strip lights kit. Day Better flexible LED strip lights kit. There's two of them. Two of them. Wow, that's great. Non-waterproof, light up your life. Sing Neon says, I have those. They are the Day Better Smart Wi-Fi LED lights, 100 feet each box. Wow. App-controlled LED strip lights. Work with Alexa and Google Assistant. Jackie Moon is here. Let me post a link to those. MJ, that's so nice of you. MG Monkey says, I have those same lights, many, and for what it's worth, I did have an issue with one string, and Daybetter's customer service was fantastic. Awesome. So a couple of our viewers have these lights. That's good. All right, Daybetter Smart Wi-Fi. I think this is it. I think I found it. Yeah, these have about 20,000 reviews on Amazon. And it's like 4.5 stars. So I'm going to post a link to these lights right now. You can check them out. I'm posting the link right now. Thank you, MJ. This is great. I mean, we're going to get it. We're going to have enough lights to get going in here, which is awesome. DC Banks is here. Oh, it's lightning out. I just saw lightning. Just saw lightning, guys. Get ready for the thunder. Oh, there we go. Thunder time. It's thunder time. Whoa. If you want to see the lightning, I might be able to turn the light off. Maybe if I do it this way, you'll see some of the lightning coming in from outside. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can see lightning outside, but I don't know if you guys can through the window. Are you seeing anything? But there's a bunch of lightning. Give it a second. Yeah, this is spooky stream. We're supposed to get hit pretty hard the next couple of minutes, so let me check the radar. Yeah, we're about to get it right now, I think. We're right in it. I do see some lightning up there, but I don't think you're seeing it. I don't think it's that bright that you can see it through the window, but I'll wait one more second. Oh, someone saw it? Oh yeah, I saw one out there too. I saw that you saw it. There's more. I don't know if you just saw it. I just saw some more. More right there. Wow. Jeez. This is the most lightning I think I've seen since I've lived in this place for like a year. Just saw another one. Yep, you guys are seeing it. Oopsie. So, I'm going to put the lights back on in a second, but I posted the link to those Daybetter lights. Is my cell fully charged? No, because I'm wearing the mic, but it's good for now. Hey, thanks, Yvette Evelyn. She says, studio looks great. Maybe I should stream like this. The thing is, though, all right, so the lights are off. So I'm obviously not adequately lit. But, I mean, it does look kind of cool behind me. Obviously, the window doesn't look good. But, you know, I do think, oh, wow, I just saw a bunch of lightning. The point of doing this studio is to have it look better than it does when I'm just sitting at my desk, like upstairs. So, we have the shelving back there. We can change the color of that, and then we'll have more light, so we can change the color of each. So we want it to look nicer. So, but maybe I can do something with the lighting when I eventually get the regular lighting set up, so I can, because I think the color looks nice back there. I think it makes a big difference. There's blue, red. That light blue is kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Look at that one. Look at that one. Look at these guys. That's pretty cool. It's just right. I mean, I like when you have the lights lower, the lights back there really stand out, which is nice. But this is kind of not great for me because first of all, I'm not lit, and second of all, it's dark. I'm looking into dark. So, but I got to look into this as we get developed. Yeah, it's good we can change the colors. All right, I think I'm gonna turn the lights back on. I'm sitting in the dark right now. So, all right, I just turned the light back on. Anyways, yeah, I mean, there needs to be some light in here. But right now I'm literally using just the overhead room light, so that's gonna change. Trillion says just need a ring light. Yeah, I know people use ring lights. I don't like to use a ring light for streaming because I don't like sitting in the dark and looking into this bright light. So I'll just have to figure out what to do. I actually have a ring light, but I just don't like streaming in the dark and looking at a bright light. So we'll have to see what happens there. Jolly Man is here. Lori Gloria is here, says it's lightning and storming high winds in Arizona. Recklin 142 is here. Can you put a dimmer on the ceiling light? I can't right now, but I have a couple other lights. Let's open these LEDs. By the way, the LEDs are going to be nice for the background because if I have another shelf there, and I'll just light up the other shelf too. So we could have a nice effect in the background there with the LED lights. Something else I can do, because I'm probably going to be doing something more like this, not have that whole window in the frame. But if I have another shelf back there, I mean, I can do some lighting stuff over here too. Okay, so each of these boxes comes with 100 feet, geez, 100 feet of this, 2 rolls. There's 2 rolls of these, right, of these lights, but I think they have to be the same color. And then a plug. I think it's roughly the same. I think it's kind of similar to what's already up there, because I think what's up there is 2 rolls plugged into the same plug. Wow, that's neat. And now I have 4 of these because she just sent me 2 of them. And then these also like work with an app and stuff, which I have to like read about. You can control these from your phone. But they have a remote control too. Why not turn the shelf so it covers half of the window? Yeah, but then what's going to cover all back here? Then I have I don't want a blank wall. The whole point is to cover that wall. Again, it can even be something like, I could even do a stream like this. I don't know, we'll see. John Slack is here from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. This is great. MJ, this is awesome to have all these lights. John says it works by voice. Does it work by voice through the app? Do I even have another plug down there? Let me see. I can plug these in. I'm going to plug one of these in. Let's get another thing of lights going. I know it's a bit of a mess down here, guys, but we're going to get cleaned up and start doing this. All right, put this plug down here. Oopsie. That's plugged in. I bring this up here. I plug it into here. That's plugged in. I take one of these rolls. Wonderful. See, it unrolls. And then I plug one end of the roll into here. There we go, it's on. And it's already on. Look at this. It's already on. Wow. So what I could do is put it up here. Oops, that's kind of confusing. I'm trying to, oops, get this top shelf lit up, and I'll make the top shelf a different color. Hang on a second here. Watch. I have a plan, guys. Just bear with me. Oops, that's not working. What did I do here? I'm messing everything up. Messing everything up. Terrible. Now let's just see if this works. So, look at the top shelf now. Let's try to change the color of the top shelf while keeping the other shelves the same color. Why is this thing not working? Oh, there we go. Wait. Why did it do all of them? Oh, I see, because the remote control, I think, affects all of them. Can I get the remote control to just affect this one? Yeah, so the remote control, that's interesting. The remote control is the same remote control on both of them. So I guess you'd want to use the app. Yeah, the remotes are universal. I see. So I think what I have to do is go into the app. Oh, now this is all falling off here. I think I'd have to go into the app and maybe activate them differently that way. Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh no, that didn't do it. That just did that one. Oh, I did it. Hold on. Somehow I did it. Oh, there we go. This is what I wanted to try. That's what I wanted to try. Different colors on different shelves. That did, I gotta like point it the right direction. There it is. Oh, see, that's what I wanted. I think that's a really cool effect. Look at that. See where we're going with this? See where we're going with this? Now, by the way, there'll be a lot more color because I would actually run the lights the right way and tape them down and have them running back and forth and have them pointing the right direction. But at least you can see that I'm able to change different colors on different shelves, which is really neat, actually, I think. Like, look at that. See, that looks pretty cool. You could do red, white, blue. Yeah, and look, obviously, this is not well organized because some of the ones from the top are hanging down. But again, I haven't even done this. If I'm really, yeah, AFTV colors it could be. But if my point is just that this is proof of concept that I can run, lights on each shelf. And I like having different shelves be different colors. So that's really neat. That's going to be good. I'll just have to really, what I want to do is you tape them down, so you run them around the bottom or run them along the top, and you can just tape them and have them all pointing the right way. But I really like that it can be different shelves or different colors. BZ says, looks great. Can they rotate through the colors? I think there might be that. I have to look it up. But I think for a stream, I would just want it to pick it and go with it. But I really like that we can do this. This is good. This is good. And then I don't even I'm assuming that with an app I can control them differently or whatever, each role maybe with the app, because I have a whole other role I haven't even opened. So basically, if I got a second shelf, then what I would do is I would really, take a bit, maybe take a couple hours, an hour or two, and just kind of alternate maybe the shelves, and I'd put one row of lights on shelves 1 and 3 and this one over here and then another. I could use each roll to do 2 shelves or 3 shelves. But I think it'll look good. I think if we have another shelf back there and we can light stuff, I think it'll look nice. I think it'll look nice. Hey, Squid Ink. So I'm encouraged. Squid Ink says the lights are already making the room much better. Dolly Mama Drama says, I like that style of shelf, sturdy, clean, open. I'm thinking of switching to that style for my home library. Yeah, they're basic, but they're not like boring, and they're open, which I like. Hetty likes the pink lights. I think they're kind of red. Oh, pink for Barbie. They're like reddish. Yeah, normally if you watch streamers and they have shelves, they're not normally lighting. A lot of them don't light all the shelves the same color. Mike is here. Mike. William Roseland says, I like it. Yeah, by the way, Albert says the lights should have an adhesive backing on them. I think you're right, Albert. I think you're right that the lights have an adhesive backing. I think what I would do is before sticking them anywhere permanently, I would, or I think maybe you can peel them off, but I think I would maybe just tape them up just to make sure they're like what I want. Be Ready says, looks cool to me. Linda says, I love having more than one color. It's just much better that way. That just looks much better. With multiple colors, just looks better. And by the way, I don't even have this done right. I did the most like slapdash job of throwing some lights up there. So given that MJ has sent me a bunch of lights, I mean, I should be able to run multiple passes of lights on each shelf. No, they don't heat up. They're LED lights. So, but I mean, I just think it looks good. Also, like I'm really, before this wall is this kind of ugly gray wall with some marks on it. But I do think, when you have the shelves lit up, it kind of looks like the wall is painted. Like I'm not seeing ugly gray back here. I mean, there's a little mark down there I can see, but I think the light makes the wall looks much nicer. Hello to our viewer on Twitch. Our viewer, Pinaman? Is that what it says? Small on my phone. Pinaman. Penny says, great idea for the holidays. I mean, it's such an improvement. It really is such an improvement. I think. So I really appreciate MJ sending those lights. I think it's just such a difference. Anita says, looks great. Kuda likes the idea of an ant farm. I don't know about that, Kuda. Yeah, I can't paint the wall. It's not my place. Ooh, I just saw bright lightning. It's not my place, so I am limited what I can do with that. I'm not going to be painting the wall. Although I might be able to get them to like touch up the wall. Hey, Walter Beasley is here. Hey, Walter, how are you? Thanks again for the cookbook last night, Walter. That was cool. DeBoss says, can see the marks on the wall. Yeah, I mean, again, that's just something I'll have to look into. The goal is to get us I want to just get it going. Once we get it going, then we can deal with the smaller things. Like, we can start streaming in here with some marks on the wall, and then I can take care of that later. So the goal is just to get the big things done. But I'm really encouraged about this. I think a lot of streamers use blue and orange kind of thing. That's a pretty common thing. Hang on. See, now it's not open. What am I doing here? I'm excited. I'm excited about the possibilities with this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Not even with stuff set up. You know what I can also do? I bet I could put in the corner right here, there's that corner. I bet I could get one of those stick lights. You know, they sell these several feet long. It's like a lightsaber kind of thing. And it's just an LED light. You can make it different colors. Honestly, I bet I could just put it on the ground where that window is. And it would look nice, and you can make it a certain color. They also, I think, have a floor lamp version of it. But I could just stick it right there in the corner. Static says the Amazon link says something about music sync. Oh, maybe it syncs with music? That might happen too. Yeah, once we kind of get everything set up, then I'll get into more with the app stuff and everything. Now look what happens if I shut everything off. What a difference it makes. See, now I'm just like in this room. But you turn it on. What a difference. Wow, now it's like a party. Yeah, so boring without the lights. Well, this is really encouraging. I'm very encouraged. Carolina Deplorable says, can't wait till you start covering the Biden crimes. Wow, thanks, Carolina Deplorable. What a lovely comment. What a great comment. You make it so fun to be a streamer. People like you just make it so fun. What a fun person you are. So nice. Oops, she got timed out. Carlos Rose is here. Eric Benjamin is here. MJ says loves the lights. And again, I just want to emphasize, these lights are not really set up. So again, another thing is, remember, each of the rolls, I just got 4 rolls of lights. Each of those rolls have 100 feet. 100 feet. So I think this whole thing is about 4 to 5 feet across. So if I put another one of these up, we'd have, I think, 8 shelves to do. So say you want to have a roll do 3 shelves. That means, you really could run the roll back and forth easily 4 times on each shelf, which would make it, which would be a bunch of light, and you'd have enough light. You'd have enough rolls of these things. So we definitely have enough lights to light up the shelves, I think, at this point, to get us started. Zipper says maybe we should get a hot tub for this room. That's it. So I'm in on this idea of the shelving. But then once we get, if we have another shelving unit behind me, then it's going to be a question of like, what do we put on the shelves, right? Because there's really nothing on them. So we'll have to get some fun. I mean, I'll have to figure out some other fun stuff. I have the YouTube award up there, but we can get some other fun stuff up there. Joanne Monahan likes the lights. Yeah, Kuda Brown says, I bet there's a ton of cool things you can put on the shelves and all the unopened packages you've piled up. Hey, I'm going through them as fast as I can. You know, there's just a lot of them that have been sent. Well, this is very encouraging. I feel highly encouraged by this development. A lava lamp? I don't really want a lava lamp. We did a lava lamp a couple of years ago. We did a whole lava lamp thing, and I felt like we covered it then. We had our lava lamp moment. An agenda-free mug with pencils, says the Wartown. Yeah, definitely AFTV merch could go up there. Jamila says you can change the lights nightly. That is true. You could do that. Hang on one moment here. Doug Zilla is here. King of Denmark is here. Pina Man is here. Beat Kasparov is here. Over there on Twitch. Pan says plants. Pan is here. April Coco is here. April Coco was here before. What happened to those? The lava lamps did not make it out of Atlanta. Somebody in Atlanta has them. Dolly Mama Drama is here. Woven basket drawers for the bottom shelf to put all the unopened packages in. It's actually an interesting idea to put some of the packages down there. That's a possible thing. It's an interesting idea also to get like some sort of basket that you could put on one of the bottom shelves and keep some of the packages in there. That's actually a very interesting idea. Then if we want to open a package, we could go to the basket. The wax melts, we used a lot of the wax melts. April Coco, you've been around a while, thanks. You and Hetty. Beat Off Travels is here. Zipper Cat is here. Jen RB says low light plants. Let's try changing things a little bit. Yeah, you know, as long as it looks like these, you can kind of control this independently. No, that didn't work. There we go. That's agenda-free TV coloring. By the way, Pan, I still would like to do a trip to the Netherlands. We have several viewers in the Netherlands, and I really would like to go to the Netherlands at some point. We've talked about it. I could do some streaming from there. She says, please do. And Pan is there, and Keith says is there, and we got some other viewers. We should do it. Maybe I'll open something else while I'm here. P. William Grimm says, Nordwijk is the prettiest part of the Netherlands. Remnant Truth is here. Rita says, lights look great. Fun creative space. So let me, again, I just want to, I'm going to run with this guy, so I want to make sure about this. So I asked you guys before, I said, roughly speaking, this is roughly, I'm sitting roughly where I'd sit at a desk, right? So my thought was, we got this one shelving unit in here. And I asked you earlier in the stream, and I said, I was thinking, let's put another, this desk is not going to be here. I'm going to have the computer on my desk. The desk's going to be in front of me. So I was thinking, let's have another shelving unit next to it, and we can have different lighting on different shelves, and we can put various things up there. And you guys, a lot of you said that was a good idea. So that's what I'm going to look into. But I want to just make sure. So now we have this lighting up. We can light the shelves, I think, of some different colors. You can see I did it here in a very basic way. But that's my plan. I think I'm just gonna maybe just try to get a similar shelf and put it right next to it. But speak now or hold your peace. Haluajibi says likes that idea. Oh, thanks to our new member Joseph Whitlock. Thanks, Joseph. Hey, thanks, Pan. Pan, we should discuss that because I think that'd be a lot of fun. Get a half shelf for that one? I mean, that's another idea of getting a lower one. I don't know, though. I don't know. Maybe a 3-level one? But then it's just going to be gray behind it, right? I worry if I get a shorter one, it's just going to be ugly gray up there, and I have nothing to do. A frame with nice art? I don't know if that's going to happen, Carlos. But I understand the idea. Jess C says 2 shelves would be great. The lights look good. Shauna likes a half shelf. Hey, Joseph Whitlock just gifted 10 memberships. Wow, look at all the new members. Hey, make sure you thank Joseph Whitlock. BG, William Rosewood, Lori and Ashley Channel, Seashell Zipped, Brett Hansen, Robert Branch, Bubba Exposed, Kristen Taylor, Boy Named Zoo, all given memberships by Joseph Whitlock. The sewing basket I could put up there too, that's true ethanol. Thanks, Joseph. I'm not going to be doing news down here. This is only for Lookner. Budget Girl says same height, same height. It's too bad Sean TV isn't here. I'm going to ask Sean about it too because Sean got this original shelf. It was his idea to get this particular shelf, Sean TV. So I'll message Sean tonight. He'll probably watch the stream on replay and I'll get his opinion as well. A painting of myself, Brenton? Come on, Brenton. Debash Mode thinks it should be the same shelf. Rick Hoppy says, I'd leave the shelves as they are for now, add an extra shelf later if you need. Well, I need to, there's going to be nothing behind me in the side. So I gotta look something, I gotta put something here because the desk's not going to be there. Because I'm going to be sitting like here, and I think this would just look weird. It's like, well, what's back here? And there won't even be a desk back there. It'll just be a gray wall. Rick, that wouldn't look good, would it, if it was just all gray wall? Rick? Let's see what Rick says. Yeah, Linda says the Lookner face pillow. There's an agenda-free DV pillow on the back of that. Kiwi NZ says, what about plants? Oh, Rick says he likes the idea of a second shelving unit back there. Okay. It seems like people are pretty on board with that. Dead Draw Todd is here. Ricer Civic is here. Okay. I think to get us going and to just get this thing done. Oh, yeah, and Timmy Tushu says needs a big Lookner neon sign. So what I have to ask Sean about is, Sean was just looking into, it was his idea, looking into an agenda-free TV neon sign. Now, if there was an agenda-free TV neon sign, well, that could go on a shelf. It could also go on the wall. But I don't know what the status of that is. The shelves you can change the height of. So, something else to remember with the shelves, guys, is even if I put the same shelving unit on over here, the shelves do not have to be at the same height. The shelves can be at different heights. Center it behind me? I don't know. I think I want the whole wall covered. That's what I think. Carlos says Joe Rogan has a nice neon sign behind him. Linda says, I think different heights of the shelves would be good. That's also the kind of thing where if I have a second shelf, we can just experiment with it. But it's time. For those of you who came late, just to go over what's going on. So I have a computer that I can use in this room. I have a desk which is behind me. I have some lights I can use to light my face up. I'll be getting those. I have them. I just have to bring them. They're not right here right now, but I will get them. I have a monitor, an extra monitor, which I will be bringing in here next week. So I basically have everything I need to get going in here at this point, except for, I have to physically get the monitor in here from the location it's in now. And I need, but really if it's whatever, I got to put something back there. That's the last thing. Once that gets done, we can start streaming from here, which would be great. Oh, there's space from another shelf. This wall goes further back there. It goes further here. So there's definitely space for another shelf. Dolly Mama says big standing plant. Our viewers keep suggesting plants. People want me to get a big plant. I don't know if Lookner channel, I don't know if that really represents me. I don't know if that captures my essence, a big plant. Doll Cleek says you'll need to fill a lot of shelves. Rita says plants represent peace and growth. Hula says no plant. Dawn says there should be an air fryer there. Linda says you aren't a plant or pet person. I love pets, but I can't have one in my work right now. News Alert Philly is here. Tidbits really cool. I don't even know what tidbits are. I just think that whatever we put back there, so if I can get another shelf back there, I just think it'll look so much better. Because right now we're just looking at this wall. Whenever I've streamed on Lookner, so much of the Lookner streams have been like you guys looking at a blank wall. We can do this, guys. We can make it look like a real thing. Maybe there's one of those, there's those things they have that you can put like a text message on and the text scrolls? It's like an electronic message board and the text just scrolls. I mean, this is old technology. I remember in college having one of these things. They must have, the technology must have gotten better because I know in college Me and some friends had one that was like this big, and you could just type stuff in and it would scroll by. Oh, that's a tidbit? So we could put that, we can experiment with stuff. That's a tidbit, says because that, I mean, I'm old, so that was a long time ago. So there's got to be some cool thing like that too. That might be fun. Well, a tidbit, well, I don't know, I'm looking for a tidbit, but I'm looking for like a big version of it. Would it be distracting? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just saying we can try things. Oh my gosh, see, look at these things. See, look at this on Amazon. I don't know how big these are. I'm literally just, I typed in scrolling text. But they sell these things. How long is this? LED sign. That one's 14 inches long. They sell longer ones. This one's 2 feet long. I don't want this now, by the way, because I have not researched it. But that says it's 2 feet wide. So it might be fun to do something like that. You just program it to say what you want to say. I'd want to see if there was like a bigger one. Seems like 27 inches. Oh my gosh. Oh my, this is crazy. They sell bigger ones. This one only has 3.5 stars. It's $500. Look at this one, guys. Hang on a second here. Look at the one I just found on Amazon with 3.5 stars. It's amazing. Somehow it, no, take this out of my, I don't want it. Look at this thing. 40 by 18 inches. High resolution scrolling text, colorful images and videos, LED display for advertising. 3.5 feet wide. Jeez. It doesn't have good reviews though. It's like a sign you'd put in a store window. I'll have to look into it. It's an interesting idea. I will have to look into it. Pam says you could write things that are themed like cooking unboxing. Yeah, like if we were doing an unboxing, I could have the sign on the back that had the word unboxing going by or something. It doesn't have to be that big. It just might be a fun, I don't know, it might be fun, might have some movement, way to get some movement. I don't know. Mova Globe? Oh, Sonic says, I think those LED signs flicker on video. You might be right about that. Sonic says the old ones were made by adaptive messaging systems and called Beta Bright. A light bright with an LED logo, with an AFTV logo, says Max Rem. Wait, Debash Mode just said sent you a stick light lamp? You sent a stick light lamp, Debash Mode? Should get it Monday? Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Debash Mode. I didn't expect that. Debash Mode said she sent a stick light lamp, which is just like, the stick light lamps are like, you know, I was talking earlier about getting like a cylinder light and putting it in the corner there, you know, where the, like in front of the window or something. But I guess Debash Mode sent one, which is very nice of her. Yeah, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it's probably going to be something like, I don't know exactly, but see, that's like, this is one of them on Amazon. I don't know what Dash Mode sent, but they have things like this. It's just, you know, you can, it's some kind of, you know, oh, she sent me the link. Okay. Like cylinder that lights up. Did you send me the link? I got your DM, but not the link. Debash Mode. Wow. I'm looking at the DMs right now. That's neat. I think, though, it might be just good to put, I was literally just talking about this earlier. You could maybe just put it right there and then make it a different color. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, so this is the one she sent. Wow, Debash Mode, that's so kind of you. I was not expecting that. Well, I guess the choice has been made, guys. So we can just make that a different color or something. Whatever we want, I guess. Hey, it says 16 million DIY colors. That's awesome. Hey, thanks to Bash Mode. Well, we'll put that in front of the window and see how that looks. Asia Simpsons, that's going to be nice. That's so nice of you. Well, I think we. I feel like we're definitely going to have enough light in here. I'll post the link to that in a second. That's really nice of her, though. Wow, that'll be fun. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll do an opening of it, and we'll try it out right in here. That's what we'll do. I should mention something, by the way. I'm going to mention something here. I'm going to post a link to that. It's this one here. I am posting a link, an Amazon link, to the LED stick lamp. Yeah, I want to say something about this. All right, I just posted the link there. I'm going to post it in Twitch too. Waldo says Lookner's Command Center. I'm excited. We got to just do this. You know, we've talked about it, and it's time to just move in here and get everything set up, and let's get the studio set up. So, you know, I want to mention real quick, some of you might have seen it. Speaking of Debash Mode, very, very kindly just sending this lamp, which I didn't know she was going to send. So I was talking about to you guys earlier, and I say that if you're on social media for a living, you get people angry at you and criticizing you all the time for various things. For various things all the time. Like the person on Twitch who was angry and yelling at me in the Twitch chat for not sending our viewers on a raid after streams to somewhere else. Anyways, so I don't know if you saw this. I read through the comments after the videos. People leave comments so I can see what people say, and I try to respond to them sometimes and definitely read them. But the last broadcast, somebody left a message saying how upset they were about the streams. And then I posted a response to it. So I just wanted to bring this up. So this is from the last broadcast on YouTube. If you go to the comments, a viewer wrote this. This is one of the 3 comments under the last broadcast from last night. Steve, I love your agenda-free channel. This one I recently subscribed to. I have some trouble with. I can't watch this anymore. You have a way of bringing things up that you want to buy, but gee, out of nowhere, one or more people give you money or just buy it for you. It's kind of shameful. I would never have thought you to be an e-beggar. I guess that's how it works on YouTube. That's the end of the message. Now, I hope you guys know, first of all, the people who've been watching this channel know. Like people who've been watching it since the beginning, which is like 4 years ago, they know that me talking about things I'm thinking of getting is a common thing for me to do on the channel. And as I explain in my response to this person, a big reason I do that is because I have been so helped over the years by you guys suggesting things. I bring up like a thing I'm going to buy and somebody says, no, how about this? And I didn't even know it existed. I don't bring things up so people will buy them for me. I did not expect Debash Mode to buy a stick light. My point, what I've been saying is, look, this whole process in here has been me talking to you guys about what would look nice in here. Shelving, lighting, and things. And look, a lot of our viewers have been very generous and have bought things, and that's really super nice of them, and I'm really grateful for that. But we were moving down. It's not like we weren't going to have a studio in here. So like I don't bring things up and I'm like, oh, nobody bought it, I'm not going to buy it. I would just buy it. And I've bought plenty of things on my own dime for the channel and for myself. So look, and I'm going to actually just read you the response I wrote to this person. I said, hi, Benji. I talk about all sorts of aspects of my life on the streams, including sometimes things I am thinking of buying. I bring these things up not to get someone else to buy them, but to, 1, share what's going on in my life. I do like to share things I'm talking about buying. A couple months ago, we had a big conversation about how I was trying to buy I was going to buy some progressive eyeglasses. No, progressive sunglasses. We had a discussion about that. No one was going to buy me progressive sunglasses, but I wanted to discuss it. And you guys told me about this kind of sunglasses that I never heard about, and blah, blah, blah. So anyways, I said I bring these things up to, 1, share what's going on in my life, and 2, get viewer input about those things, and to have a fun discussion with the viewers about various types of products. This is, again, my response. Many, many times over the several years I've been doing this channel, I've received great advice from viewers on a product I was thinking of buying. Sometimes viewers even let me know about alternative products I never knew existed. That's happened multiple times. I also said, periodically when we are discussing a product, a viewer will, without my asking, buy the product and send it to me. That is extremely generous of them, but that is their choice. I don't ask or expect viewers to buy me things, and it is 100% cool with me if no one ever does. And I want to emphasize that. I am 100% cool if no one ever buys something I talk about and sends it to me. That's fine with me. And then I said, for example, I talked about the stream last night. For example, today on the stream, last night, I brought up packing cubes on the stream. I also brought up packing cubes earlier today when I was having dinner with my brother and sister-in-law. And I brought them up recently with a friend of mine. I didn't bring up the packing cubes with my brother, sister-in-law, and friend because I wanted them to buy the packing cubes for me. I brought them up because I've heard a bunch about packing cubes, and I think they might be something helpful and want to know more about them. That's why I brought them up on the stream. Sorry you feel the way you do, but I am not going to stop discussing consumer products on the streams just because some viewers occasionally buy the thing I talk about. I enjoy talking about prospective purchases with others, both on and off camera, and I think a lot of the viewers enjoy talking about it too. So that was my response. In case you were wondering, I don't care if none of you ever buy me anything. That's not the reason I bring these things up. I really do get a lot out of great ideas, as I'm sure you guys do. If you're thinking about making a purchase, you discuss it with people and they say, oh, maybe that's not good. Oh, maybe you've never thought of this thing. And then we have a fun time discussing stuff. So that's what we do here. I'm sorry if people are offended by it, but I don't bring things up that I'm considering buying that I'm not actually considering buying. So I just want that to be clear, But look, people get angry about all kinds of things. Hey, and just to show you that people get angry about all kinds of things, the Carly Russell story we were covering, I had people getting angry with me. I've literally had people like angrily posting to me sending me messages posting public messages on Twitter about me, saying that oh, Steve was fooled by Carly Russell. He fell for it. Which is obviously not the case, because if you were watching my coverage, you could see that I was the whole time kind of skeptical about the whole thing. And just to illustrate this, I posted a tweet about the Carly Russell story. The first tweet I ever posted is I said, confusing story. She says she saw a toddler, but video came out and there was no toddler on the video, and law enforcement says they haven't seen a toddler. And there was a person on Twitter who was so angry with me, and she was using swear words, and she was saying, you're implying Carly is lying, which I wasn't at the time, and saying this is not confusing. So I was getting it from both sides. I had people angry with me. Some people were saying that you're not believing her, and some people were angry with me saying you're believing her. And I was actually doing neither one. So this is what happens. You get criticized all the times for various things. So that was the latest one last night. But I just wanted to clear up. I don't. Again, it's people. People are very nice about. People have been really generous, and if we're talking about something, sometimes people just buy it. And that's really nice of them. So, but I want to make clear that that's not why I talk about stuff. It's just, anyways, I wanted to address it and just let you know it had come up. And if you don't like it, you can stop watching. I won't be offended if you stop watching the channel. Also, the person wrote that comment last night after the stream. If I remember right, here was the stream last night. The first part of the stream, we talked about merch. And one thing we were talking about is I really was having this dilemma because we're coming out with all these new merch products. And I said, I have all these hats. I don't need any more hats. I don't need that many more hats. And there were a couple new models I just created. And I said, I'm probably not going to wear them myself because they're kind of like things I already have. So I didn't know, should I buy the samples myself and open them on stream, or should I just show them to you and just you can buy them yourself if you want to. And then, so we were having this discussion, and the reason I actually said on the stream, I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably just buy them after the stream, and we'll do a fun unboxing. And then unbeknownst to me, one of our viewers, Y Chin, he made a donation and said, here, use this donation to buy the things. But I was going to buy them anyway. I bought plenty of the merch for myself to show it on the stream. So, I mean, that was that. I was talking about that because I genuinely wanted to know from you guys, hey, do you really want me to do an unboxing with this stuff? Is that necessary? Or are you cool with me just, saying, hey, we got a new item, and then you can just order it? So I was trying to get your feedback on that. And then most of the stream last night was me sewing a button. That's what most of the stream was, me sewing a button. And then at the end, I brought up the packing cubes, which no one bought me, and I didn't want anybody to buy me, and I'd already discussed it earlier in the day with my brother and sister-in-law. So the idea that the whole stream last night, if you just watched the stream last night, it's not me sitting there talking about products and asking people to buy them. So it's just, and that was the stream that the person posted about. Anyways, so I wanted to address it. And I also think like, look, I can only do these channels because of your generosity, and you guys are the ones who support Lookner and Agenda Free TV, and you make it possible for me to do the channels, and which is amazing of you, and that's awesome. And I think for some people, they actually, rather than like give a donation, they might like to send an item. They might like, or some people might think it's cool, like, hey, there's that thing back there that I sent, and so it's a way for them to like help the channels, but they do it by sending something, so anyways. But again, I am fine with no one sending anything. All right, I'll read a couple comments. I just wanted to get that out there. But I don't want to not talk about things. And then if a viewer like Debash Mode just decides she wants to send the light, I don't want to feel like bad about saying that. I think we should be able to say, oh, that's really cool of Debash Mode. Thanks, Debash Mode. We're going to try out that light and put it there. I don't think there should be anything wrong with that. MSU Kiwi says, that's why I don't do social media. Thanks. Linda says, you don't have to explain yourself to your friends here. Orchi Dragon says, I will never understand why people watch things they don't like. It's weird. I'm going to wait to see Barbie until it comes out on streaming. Yes, Rita, you can still send your potty humor stuff. NPC channels, I don't know what that is. Jenny says, we enjoy you opening them. Yeah, I also do think, that's a whole other thing we didn't even talk about. We have a lot of fun streams where somebody sends me something and we open it and we try it out. And then I've had, a lot of times people will say, oh, like you opened that thing on your stream, I'm going to try it out now. That happened with the air fryer. We've had people, I think we had more than one person order an air fryer after I use it. And MJ sent me both air fryers. It was super nice of her. People had been, I didn't know if I was going to get one, and she just sent one. And it was really cool of her. But that got me to try it out, and I tried it out, and I liked it, and I was going to buy another one. I was all ready to buy. I actually put another one in my cart on Amazon, but MJ just sent it. Yeah, we had a lot of fun discussing it, and I think people watched it, and they had a lot of people had never seen an air fryer, and they got to see it, and we have fun opening these things up. Yeah, Lego Mike says you need packing cube sent. We hear you, Steve. Exactly. Let's see here. Yeah, more hats, MG Monkey. More hats coming. I now have 5 new merch items that are all on the way to here. That it's at least 5. So we have 5 different things that we're going to be opening in the coming weeks. New merch items for Agenda Free TV. Monica says, stay strong. Kim Zink says, I love my Sherpa hoodie. And the Sherpa hoodie I bought myself, and then I talked about it on the air. And then a lot of people bought them. Max Rem says, I never knew about that sewing stuff before last night's stream. Exactly. MJ sent me that little sewing kit with the easy thread needle. A bunch of people didn't know about that. Right, Debash Mode says, we learned about stuff too I didn't know about self-threading needles. Country Girl says, we enjoy the package openings. Don Coven says, if I buy a ticket to a concert, it's a trade for value provided by the performer. When people send you things, it's a thank you for the value they receive for your streams. It's very nice of you. Kim Hayes says, share whatever you want. So I appreciate your support. Jenny says, we enjoy you opening them. Error 404 says it adds a lot of content to the show. I agree with you. But, there's so much about it. But again, I get so much out of you guys. I throw things out there and people will suggest things that they've tried. This happens all the time on this channel. It's happened with the kitchen stuff. I learned how to cook on this channel, and I learned because people told me. So how did I learn to cook for myself? We had a viewer, I think it was, who was it? What's the name? Havasumam sent me these little portable grills. It's like little George Foreman grills, but they're like the size of a burger. And she sent that to me. And I cooked my first burger on one of those little grills. And I was like, this is amazing. And then another viewer said oh, if you like that, you'd like a George Foreman grill, and just sent me a smaller George Foreman grill. And then I tried that on the air and I was like, that's amazing. I didn't even know about these things. I didn't even know about them. And so you guys, and that got me onto the cooking for myself thing. And I didn't say people had to send me stuff. But I learned about that stuff from you guys. Penny Lynn says, I've changed toothpaste because of this stream. Orgy Dragon says, I have bought things that MJ has sent you. Barbara D says, I enjoy the opening of the packages. Dawn ordered one of the navy colored hats. Nice. Pan says, it's very entertaining to see you unbox and try new things. Rita says, I've purchased a couple things you showed on the air. The lights, the handheld vacuum, the mechanical keyboard. Mechanical keyboard was one where Sean TV sent me a mechanical keyboard, and I liked it so much I bought 2 more for myself after he sent it to me. So hang on a moment here. Dolly Mama says, I remember the George Foreman Grill live stream. It's because of you making burgers with them that I still want one. Hannikin says, I've ordered things I saw in here too. I trust my reviews. Well, I'll say if I don't like things. Jen ordered some shirts from Amazon. Hey, cool. Yeah, Darren says you never used to like pepper, and us viewers got you into liking pepper. That's true, because I never used to use pepper. Oh, thank you, Walter Beasley. Walter says don't change. Hey, that's very kind of you, Walter. I appreciate that. Thanks, Walter. ESD says, I bought your soda streamer and love it. That's another thing. So MJ, we had talked about a soda stream a bunch because I was a big fan of soda water and people knew that. And then MJ just sent a soda stream, right? And I liked it so much, I didn't know if I'd like it. I now buy those cartridges for myself. Literally last week, I went to the grocery and I took my empty SodaStream cartridge and I exchanged it and paid for the new SodaStream cartridge. So I'm buying that for myself because I like it. Maverick says, I cook everything with the air fryer: steak, frozen pizza, potatoes, reheat, baked cookies. Oh, the keyboard, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. 7, ask me on a future stream when I'm at my computer and I can look it up and everything, and I'll post a link again. There probably is there might be a stream called Mechanical Keyboard Stream Unboxing, but if you ask me next stream when I'm at my computer, I can tell you. Yes, we installed the screen door in Orlando together. Exactly, Connie Fernandez says. MJ says, more packages for me on the way. Thank you, MJ. I appreciate that. Like last night, those needles MJ sent, they weren't expensive needles. The easy thread needles, but it was so cool to see it. Yeah, Havasu Mom was great. Oh, JNP says, I bought my Zero shoes because you had mentioned them. I love them. I hope you like them, JNP. Sneed Feed is here. From Ukraine. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, Rita got me into using the foam for wiping off. Get Some OU says, these streams have made me consider some everyday items that I probably wouldn't have thought about till much later, like command strips for hanging my photos. Didn't we use those like a couple of years ago or something? Right, and spices and sauces and stuff. Oh, by the way, MJ sent me those sauces from that pepper place in New Mexico, and I used the medium salsa tonight on my chicken, and it was excellent. And I also used, MJ, a couple of those barnacle kelp hot sauces, which I still have that you sent me, and those were good too. But I wanted to let you know that salsa was quite good. Oh, Don Coven gifted 5 memberships. Thanks, Don. Rita says, I really got into the Proper Popper and the little seasonings on the popcorn. Yeah, I mean, that's a viewer, I think, sent me the Proper Popper. But yeah, tonight is a perfect example. I did not expect somebody to buy a stick lamp. And I literally said early in the stream, well, maybe I'll just buy one and put it back there or something. You know. So it's really nice of Debashmo, but I was not expecting that. Yeah, Randy sent me seasonings I didn't know about. Exactly. So it's really cool. I love when people send me things and I don't even know about them. Oh, it's the Keychron Q2, MJ said. That's the keyboard I got, I guess. The Keychron Q2. I don't even know what stream I discussed that on. That's not cheap, but I use it on all my computers now. I use it in my Agenda Free TV studio. And anyways, I'll post a link next time to that. You know what I should do? With that keyboard, you can actually replace all the keys. I should order like a cool replacement set of keys and replace all the keys. But that's a whole other thing. A rice cooker for the halibut. We did a stream a couple months ago about a rice cooker. If you search on my channel on YouTube, rice cooker, you'll see it. Or just ask me next stream. It's right here. I'm just on my iPad, so it takes me a while. I have to like look up the product and then cut and paste and everything. But there's one I use now which is good. But if you ask me when I'm at my computer, then I can just very easily get you the link. For the Halibut is here. Float U32 is here. All right. We've covered a lot of ground tonight. We've covered a lot of ground. Let me just do a quick, I assume there's no big news. I checked a little while ago and nobody said anything to me. But I'm going to check again here. I also get complaints because people get confused. So somebody just sent me an angry message on Twitter about how they think my tweets are paywalled, which they're not. And it's just confusing because Twitter makes it look like my tweets are paywalled when they're not. And so I'm constantly, people send me all these nasty messages, and then I have to write to them and say, no, I have bonus content on Twitter for people who want to subscribe. But that's nothing that ever would have normally appeared on my main feed, and my main feed is the exact same as it always would. But people just write these nasty messages. People get so nasty. It really is amazing. Oh, Patty says, I tried purple rice, black rice, is it, for the first time from your channel and learned about heart-shaped Cheerios. Ursula Anderson said she got the best fan ever of Vornado because of the gorgeous one Randy sent. Zipper is still looking for Kashi raisin cereal. T-Sky says, haters gonna hate, ignore them, I'm new here. But I can tell you've built a lovely community of good folks who are so positive and supportive. Don't let anyone denigrate because it's lovely and rare. Yeah, I mean, that's what this channel really is. And Agenda-Free TV too, it's about the community of viewers. It really is. Oh, MJ bought the keyboard and loves it. Oh, you have the Q2, MJ. It is great. Lego Mike says, how are you on bread and milk? Where are the magnets going to go? I have a few of the magnets on my fridge down here, but maybe one day we'll get them all back up. April Coco says, tomorrow I'm trying Raisin Kashi. I expect a full review from you, April Coco, that I can pass along. I'll probably have some tonight. Rita says, I even tried out Chipotle, which I'd never been to before watching the stream. Thanks, Athletics. So, Debash Mode says, love my soda stream. All right, so here's my plan. Hey, Kathy Williams is here. Callie Voltaire's around. She just pops. She's been pretty busy lately. She pops in and out. So here's my plan. This is my plan going forward. I am really focused on getting us down in here, on really establishing the studio down here. I'm on my phone right now, doing the stream on the phone, but I want to get this set up so we're permanently moved down here, and we can have fun and experiment with putting stuff on the shelves and stuff. So I'm going to talk to Sean, because Sean is the one who originally got the shelf, and see what he thinks about this idea. But I really am thinking that it would be good to just get another shelf and put it back there. I think that's a good way to get us started, and a lot of you were thinking that as well. So I think that would be a good way to get us started, is to get a shelf. And I'm just going to get all the other stuff I have. I just got to get it all in here and bring it over here, like computer, monitor. I have some extra lighting I can use just to light my face up and stuff. So that's my goal. But we're making this effort. We're making an effort to get in here. I'm so encouraged. MJ sent these lights. I'm so encouraged by these lights, which I've barely even set up at all, but they already just look so fun. I mean, it's like you can change the colors. And again, I've barely even set them up. There's like one little stream of lights running across. I'm going to put multiple lines of lights. So I'm encouraged. We're going to have a LED stick lamp. I think it's going to look cool. Terry says we're moving in the right direction. No, I'm not moving Agenda-Free TV. Hey, thanks, Bradley Hyman. Bradley Hyman is here. Becky thinks the lights are going to be great. Oh, after this, I got to go take pictures of the water in the basement. There's some small puddles in the basement. I think maybe from rain from a few days ago. I'm not sure. It's kind of confusing. Nothing seems to be leaking, so I got to deal with that too. I got to tell the landlord it's not my place. C6MFG says so many vibes. For the Halibut says, dude, some kind of hat rack or display a few on shelves. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Cephalime is there. Yes, Cephalime. This is my personal channel. All right. I think we might have gotten to that place. Leon Reuter says, love the different colors. No, it is not still raining out. So yeah, I think we've accomplished what we set out to accomplish tonight. We tried the lights out. Look at that, Christmassy. We showed they can work. We have formulated a plan for this studio. I like the purple and yellow. That's kind of fun, purple and yellow. All right, so onward and upward, onward and upward. So I think we're going to maybe wrap up this live stream, but I really appreciate you guys joining me. Hey, let's say a huge thanks to our moderators. Hey, Scott Free came by. Let's say a huge thanks to our moderators. They are so awesome. People like JANP, new moderator on Lookner. Thanks, JANP. Linda Belk, K-Body. Ruben Urban was here before. Very nice to see Ruben Urban. Raven Riley. Beezy. And Sarah. And David Green. Hopefully I'm getting everybody. Thanks, mods. Mods are awesome. And a huge thanks. Hey, Laura Cooper was here too. Hello, Laura Cooper. And Vegas Chris. Vegas Chris says Lakers colors. I kind of like these colors. Huge thanks to MJ for the lights. MJ, it's so cool we have all these lights. I think we definitely have enough to get us going now, and I'm really excited to use them. So the lights I think are going to work good. They're definitely there. So big thanks to MJ for the lights. MJ, I gotta look for you. Could you message me the number of that package with the food in it so I can mark it for next time? I hope it's not going bad. I assume it's not, but let me know. And I really appreciate you guys joining tonight, helping me with this setup, with your advice. We're getting there. We are getting there. We are definitely getting there. And thanks for all of your kind words and support, moral support. With the issue we talked about at the end of the stream. I very much appreciate that. And for being so supportive of the channel. And for being such a great community, both on Twitch and YouTube for this channel. Mija says, why do you need Sean's approval? Well, Sean had actually talked about that he had said to me he wanted to chip in for maybe a second shelf or something. So he was going to send 2 originally, honestly. And then he said, we worked out a thing. We said, well, let's just have you send 1 and then we'll see how it works out. So he was going to send 2. So I don't just want to decide what to do without talking to him. Because I know he's very interested in it. Oh, thanks, Rita. Hey, thanks so much, Rita. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Rita. Thanks to all of our members. Thanks to everybody who gave memberships. We had a bunch of people give memberships. That was really cool. Thanks also to Yeah, Bija, that was he was gonna send 2 of them, and we decided, well, let's just try 1. Big Dog Ron, thanks for watching. Canadian Patriot, Scott Free, Hannikin, Barbara D. By the way, I wasn't even listening, but I'm hopefully the sound was okay. Let me just listen for a second. By the way, I wasn't even listening. It sounds good. But hopefully the sound was okay. Yeah, so I've been using, again, for these streams on the phone, the wireless mic makes all the difference in the world. It really does. It really makes all the difference in the world. Go back, do yourself, if you want to do a fun experiment, go watch one of our streams, like a cooking stream or a stream in here before I got the wireless mic, and you will see what the difference is with the sound. It's crazy. It's a really huge difference having the wireless mic versus not having it. It's enormous. It's enormous. Garrett Forrest, yeah, we're in the process of making the studio here. MG Monkey, thanks for being here. Rita says it really makes a huge difference. It's more clear. I remember, like, after a couple streams of using the wireless mic, you know, I was watching the replay and I was like, okay, it seems to sound pretty good. Is it that much better? And then I went to watch one of the old streams on the phone without it, and I couldn't believe. I was like, oh my gosh, that is an enormous difference. Pickled Grammar loves to say I'm new. Yeah, and you could hear me when I went down to the basement and saw the puddles down there. Rick Hoppy says sound was good. Thanks, Rick. Kim Zink. Mija, thanks for watching. MJ, Country Girl. MJ, I'll get back to you about the chair, too, that you had proposed. I'll get back to you tonight about that. Thanks for all your support, guys. Thanks to all the lurkers out there for watching. Thanks to everybody who donated, too. Really nice of you. Really appreciate it. Sonic says, coming soon, people complaining about the junk mail you receive. Thank you, Sonic. I forgot to give my nieces, I saw my nieces a couple days ago. I was going to give them that shampoo that I had been sent. It's by Revlon or whatever, and I forgot. So next time I see them. Pan, I'm serious. We got to do this Netherlands trip. I really want to do it. I got to talk to Keith says about it too. All right. Fun times. Appreciate you watching both on YouTube and Twitch. Oh, Rob Van Roy too. Rob Van Roy is in the Netherlands. He's another one of our viewers who lives in the Netherlands. Rob Van Roy. Yeah, Rob, I really think a Netherlands trip would be fun. Penny Lane says, your junk mail's a lot better than mine. People have signed me up for these like free sample lists. Darren Markley, thanks for being here. Hannikin says, Google refunded the money from the glitch last night with my attempt to give memberships. I didn't even know about that, but I'm glad you got your money back. Zipper says, I watch you mainly on a big screen through a desktop computer, and sound now is like having you in the same room. That's great. It's a big difference. All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If there happens to be big news tonight, before I go to bed, I will certainly get on the air and cover it. But I'm very optimistic and excited about this studio. I really want to get the studio going in here. We're going to get it going. I am committed to getting it going. You know, we got to get the shelf. The shelf thing is really the big thing. But hopefully, like maybe like a few weeks to a month from now, we'll be down here and doing all the Lookner streams from down here. That would be great. That would be great. All right. April Coco, good luck. And April and Hetty, good luck with the Barbie the movie. And April, good luck with the Raisin Kashi. Hope to hear your review soon. All right, that is it, guys. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Fun stream. Thanks for your help with the studio. I'm really looking forward to getting it going and getting down here and having some fun with it. Penny Lynn, thanks for watching too. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you. Oh, and Lookner channel. Follow Lookner channel on Twitter. If you're going to miss the bonus content, follow Lookner channel on Twitter. Bonus content sometimes gets posted there. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon.